That's fine. Oh. You were working early. Transition doesn't work. Okay, well. Let's see. Is that too loud? Maybe too loud. Drop it a little bit there. I don't know if that's too loud. Okay. I'll bring it up. I want you not to be able to hear it. Okay. Here we go. So, back to this. So I did the shading last time. We did the shading, which is fun. Pretty much, I think we knocked out all the shading, which is good. And if I knocked out the shading, I mean we just plastered everything with the shadow color, erased out all the bits didn't want. Here we are. Yeah, I think we did well with that. I think all that was pretty much done. That's fun. Okay. All right. So that's done. We can do some highlighting, and then we might just kind of throw a simple little background situation. Call it for this one, which is exciting. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, let's do this. Is it wand? That should grab all the stuff, yes. Yes. Oh, almost, actually. Okay, there we go. I think we pretty much got that. I need to erase that line. I keep forgetting that. Just makes an unnecessary tangent situation. Okay, so back up here, and we're going to Now, real quick. Let's get in here. Brush. I want the pen. Yes. Better. That will do just fine. All right. Makes it seem a little wide. That is still. So let's unlock the pixels there. Oops. Shows you. Back to the pen. Okay, that's the. Let's see. That. I think that helps. Okay. All right. We can lock that back down. Again, it's not super important. It's not a focal point, really. Is that we have? Okay, yeah, we might. I'm just trying to kind of make it look right. I think that'll do. Let's lock that back down. Let's go here real quick, and we will X that in, that in. Just to make sure. All right. Back down here, grab that. Whoops, no. I want that to be white still. It should be. Grab it here. All right. There we go. Okay. Normal. All the way up, grab that color. That right there. There. There we go. Okay, so just quick fix there. All right, back up to the highlights here. So this color. Put that right there real quick, and for the heck of it. White. Screen work. That's real bright on me. I tend to go a little bit warmer on the. think that works for everything. Pretty much everything. Necessarily blast everything same color. All right, let's get in here though. So when you're doing highlights on things like metal, always interesting because they have really harsh lines, I guess. It's hard to say. You get really hard like separations of shadow and light. Okay, so you'll have light right next to shadow. It's one of the things that you get with metals. You get very distinct light and shadow on metal. Very harsh separation. So long as the metal is like finished. Like obviously if you have really hammered metal or something like that, it may not have the same look as like a really finished piece of metal. It's too much. So like for the fingers and such, honestly I could use more of a instead of that I could use the brush, kind of soften that edge. Just a little bit, you know. It gives it a very different look to it. Different texture, feel. Not as harsh. No, not what I meant. There we go. Okay, so bump this up actually. Side of that. This would also, and this could, depending on how you want to do the horn could be a little bit more like metal, and have like harsher highlight, or you could have it be more like skin or clothing where it's a little bit softer, so you get transition to it. And I mean, also you can just straight up use only hard shadows and hard highlights for all of your work. That's totally acceptable as well. More of the cell shaded look. Like to mix it a little bit. Like parts of this will be a little softer, parts of it will be a little harder. All just kind of depends. For the hair, that'll be fun to kind of work out. Let's undo that a little bit there. Let's bump the size of this up. Highlight right here. Knock it back a little bit there. So I'm gonna highlight the middle of these ads. Maybe a smidge of a highlight here. And if anyone has questions or anything, why I'm doing certain things, or just random questions in general, feel free to ask. I have no problem sharing why I'm doing something, or any knowledge I may have that may be helpful. Not saying it will be, I'm just saying if I can be helpful, I'm more than happy. Let's bump it up, get a little bit smoother. I don't want that. Yeah, this is still set to 100% too, so I'm probably gonna tone this down a smidge. Or I may just leave it at 100% and tone it down manually. That's how I'm doing the erasing of the highlights. There's more than one way to do everything. Okay, a little bit of highlight on the edge of the tail. Now we're going to go back to pen. We're going to highlight this a little bit right there. Something is going on in headset, which I would love. Generally it means I'm getting like messages or something, but I don't know what's going on right now. Doesn't make any sense that I would get. Let's see. That's almost right. Now let's look at those. See those already? Those look more shiny. I'm not in love with this one here. I think, let's see, face that. Let's just put that really hard. Not a lot of space on. Undo that. Back it off of there. Maybe that'll work out. That's a little bit better. Let's no do this. Bump this. Small little line right there. Bring that down. Let's bump this. Let's see. How's that? I think that's better. Alright. I think those look better now. Let's get in here. Real small. Oh, probably help if I was in the right. Let's zoom out a smidge. There we go. Back in. Well, that kind of works. They're just so small, it's difficult. Okay. And we're gonna do the same thing with the valve. Maybe that'll look alright, I don't know. Let's rotate this. I'm not. Down a little bit here. I want to soften that harshness a bit. I might have to. It's here. Okay. I'm just going to Tighten this up here a smidge. Yeah, that's better. And we can probably do the same down here. All right, that's better. Let's see. Actually, let's go back to the pen. Oops, yeah, no, I definitely want to be on this. That'll be okay. Know how that's gonna look. Alright. Let's back those up. Yeah, I kinda like it that way a little. Brush. Let's see. This one blue. Okay. On each side. Yeah. All right, so we've got a little something going there. Something kind of that way. Yeah, it's not too bad. That one's probably a little strong. smidge there. Same with those. That one. All right. Let's try and knock off those little spots there. All right. Let's see. Okay. Cancel. Let's go. Pen. Okay. It's not fun. Okay. What's really happening with that? I feel like yes, it actually should be of that. There we go. Let's see. What I think I want to do, starting that, let's bump this up. That's almost it. Almost it right there. I always like space on how I want to do class highlights. Maybe it's easier if I just blast it and then no, that didn't really help me out. Maybe we'll have to kind of come to that. Let's do that right there. It's kind of a highlight. Let's see. It's a little too hard. Too heavy. Somehow, like now we can check. All right, something kind of like that on that one. In probably a little bit too far in on that one. Let's put this. All right. And You didn't really need a lot. Highlighting. Let's see, is that pretty much everything? I think so. Don't like that. Pen. Let's try this. It's gonna be it's a little funky, which is sense. Shrink that down. Pixels. Try here. That's better. Slightly maybe, but not like. Oh. It's a little funky. Close. That's better. That's 50, that's 100. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so back to the highlights here. I do need to pick up the highlight color. That color. Alright. Let's get in. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, let's duplicate layer there. Let's delete everything on that layer. So let's bump this up. We are going to erase parts outside. Now, there we go. Erase these parts that I grabbed with it. Okay, and then we're going to erase this. A little bit more careful. All right. All right. Hit. Oh, whoops. Got to hit that. Okay, so now And let's pull this. That's what I meant to do there. That down there, and we can hit. And yeah, no, yes. Gets a little funky, yeah. What I need to do. Erase all of this. Now, sometimes you gotta make mistakes to like, figure stuff out. Now, this gray here, let's drop this to 60%. Come back down here. C, so we get the color back. Oh, no, and X, so we're on the right color. Dang it, stop doing that. There we go. Let's just hit that whole situation. I'm going to erase that. Sense to me, so I'm going to of it. Hey, thank you, Irvine Batista. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Or not. I don't like when people do that. Okay. I appreciated it for a second, at least. Actually, let's look here. 50? I think that might be a little bit better. Drop the lenses to like 30, 35. We still get like a blue tinting. A little bit less crazy. Let's just go to white. So the one time, like Oh, because it's on the line layer. Ooh. Yeah, that whole pupil is on the line layer. That's why it's not showing up. Okay. So I need this highlight to go over that way. That's a rough one. I do want it to kind of be lens, up the lens up here. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's not do that. Let's the brush to shrink the brush down. I can make that work. Alright, let's look at this here. So let's pop this up here above the lenses again. Okay, we've got here. That's not too bad. Alright, so we've got the lenses, we've got the eye highlight above the lines. Do I like that above the lines? Want face this back behind the line. I like that better. Kind of think I like that better. All right. Okay, eye highlights. Here we go. I don't like that. Let's do that. Let's change this eye highlight screen here. Lighting, overlay, definitely not. Off light, hard light, nope. Hate when it's okay. So let's do green like it originally was. We're just gonna white, a little whiter on the light. All right. Okay. A little bit whiter. That edge. That edge. Normally I would do. Hey. I don't like that. I might just have to kind of lose the highlight on that, on the pupil. I don't know if the pupil highlighting is helping me out here. Just leave that alone. That isn't actually doing me any good whatsoever. Okay, well, okay. Let's just move on to the background here. There. Background. Flatten this out. There we go. Okay. bump it up. Do I want to, let's see, where are, that's the gradient. I want it, I changed it though. Want it to be there. No. Almost where I want it. There, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got that. Now, let's maybe like that. I don't know. Right now. Okay, so we're working on stuff here. Background. New one. That. And then maybe a slightly different color. Right at that edge. That one. No, don't do that. I don't know. I am literally making this up as I go here. I don't know if I want. Don't do that. I don't know what that. No, stop that. Control T. I want the. Confirm current. Okay, that's just confirming the transformation I made. Okay, so let's do transform. There we go. That's what I wanted. Actually, I think I want it this direction. Since the light is kind of coming that way. Slide it this way. I wish I had better settings. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Let's delete that. Okay. So just delete that. There we go. So what I think I actually would like to do is, okay, so let's make one square over here, one square over here, darker square. Okay. Nope. So let's grab this. Oops. This one. Control T. And we are going to perspective. So I'm going to shrink that side, that. Scale rotate. That. Hit OK for now. Apparently that took a second for some reason. It is on a separate layer, that's good. Control 2. Perspective. Going to shrink it down so it hits that same. To assume that's pretty close. Okay, and then we're going to make yeah, hold on. Just kind of close that off. Control Z. Control Z. Control T. I did not bump the perspective. Did not match the outside. I tried to match the inside here. I think I may have done, but I did not match the outside, which I should. Okay. So now they're closer to where they should be. Right. Here we go. Yes, this. Okay. So now we want. Hold on. I want it to fill. There we go. Control T. Free transform. This up this direction. Smidge. Oh. I want this to come actually. And this is literally just kind of guesswork. We want it to be off-centered. This. Okay, that's gonna keep trying to center it. So let's pull it up this way. Slide it over this way. So tangent situation. All right. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, a little focused. I know. Alright. And then let's grab this one. I want to fade this. Filter? Blur. Okay, hold on. Okay. Filter blur. Gaussian blur. Bump it up. Let's just go 200. Blast it. I'm sorry, that's no fun. Okay, and I'm gonna do it again. Track radial blur. Bump it. Is that helping me at all? I think it is, but it's hard to tell. Okay. So yeah, somewhat. Gonna take a second to get. Okay. It kind of outward. I apologize. Oh, there is. Oh, fun. That's not good. Okay. I haven't broken anything glass in a long time. Let's tone that down to like a 15. Go 15 real quick, see what that looks like. This is the last bit of this, so hopefully this is not gonna take too long. Figure out. I should have moved it up into the middle. Start. Honestly. So let's cancel that real quick. I don't know if I have. Okay, it's still like all that. Okay. Filter blur. Let's do Gaussian again. Because why not? Go to 100. Is it not doing? Okay, there it is. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, okay. Control T. Okay. Bump it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's want to retransform this though. Doom, 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 doom. Shrink it in that direction. Bump it up that direction. Yeah, sure. That looks pretty close. But no, I don't want that. Oh. Whoops. Edit. Redo. Okay. Brush. So, put piglets and the rest of the layer. Hate trying to soften up shadows. Okay. And let's. There we go. Looks not half bad. Shrink that down. Line here. Put a little more emphasis in this area here. Bump it back up. Shrink it back down a little bit. Bump, 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 bump. Undo that. See. All right. Sure, that should be fine. I think that's not half bad. Okay. So what I'm going to do, kind of ditch a good number of, good bit of the canvas here. Edit. Okay. Change canvas size. Let's kick this in. This in. Kick this up. Up. So much more. Point. Okay, points. The little dude doesn't have a name, but the main person there is Nija. Nija, like Nija. She is a tiefling wizard who uses a tambourine, but that tambourine is bladed, and it's normally attached to her staff, but when she's dancing or performing, she does not she takes it off the staff. It's attached. Okay, there we go. It's attached to the staff with like not a rope, but like a wrap, so she can use it that way, and she could take it off and she could use it like a knuckle or as a tambourine dance. Which is what she's doing here. Okay, so yeah, but that's kind of her thing. Let's throw a layer, because I don't have enough layers. Let's throw a layer of blue, midnight bluish over the top of that. About there-ish. Let's grab this, and we're going to I'm trying to make that look. Why is that not doing what it Is that changing the color of that at all? Oh, yeah. This is Nija. She's a tiefling wizard. Her tambourine there is also bladed, so she can use that as like a knuckle weapon. It's also normally attached to her staff when she's traveling, so it functions somewhat like a glaive as well. But yeah, and this is her familiar, who is a possum, and he doesn't have a name. Yeah, he does not have an actual name. Let's look at soft light. No. Hard light? Vivid light? Linear light. Closer. In light. Lighten. So it does change this. Let's drop it, yeah, let's do like 80%. Yeah. She's not like, she wouldn't be super stealthy because she does have bells attached to her horns, and her weapon is a tambourine. So, but she's a tambourine wizard was the because this is one of my Twitter help me make it things on Twitter. Tiefling OC. I'm very happy with how she turned out. Her clothes are a little bit more modern than most D&D characters, which I could adjust for like a campaign if I wanted to. But I like her look. She's pretty cool. I wonder if I could. I want to kind of change the color of it. Adjustment. Correction. The color palette? Kind of. use saturation. Kind of like that. I want to drop the saturation. Velocity, bring up. I want it to attach. Merge. Not quite what I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's an old character that I had help making. Not the. There we go. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I mean, she's not old. She's one of my newer characters, but yeah, she was an older one that I had done on Twitter. Save that. I dig it. I dig it very much. So now I have a little less than an hour, but I can start on the Warforged now. Oh yeah. Real quick before I do all that. Need to bump the size of this up a smidge. I normally do it like a yellowish color. Yeah, that'll probably work just fine. Okay, let's drop that sizing. I hate how long it takes me to do this. So it's different every time. Actually, yeah, I want to kind of move that over the top of her. Yeah. Right in that area is not half bad. Okay. Let's drop this screen. Oh, hold on. Is that even do anything? 100%. That's fine. Wish it was old. That'll work though. All right, and then back. Let's do. I'll put my signature. Yeah. This is taking long as it. Yeah, I'm gonna knock out the Warforged. There we go. All right. Let's do. What did I? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that next. Real quick. No, I'll just close it for now. That's fine. Why are you being... Okay, that was weird. Yeah, it's more so like I'm not super popular or anything, but people will steal your art, and it makes it harder when you put a watermark over the a little bit more detailed spots. I can tone it down a little bit, but it's more just a precautionary thing. I don't do it on like fan art necessarily, but I'll do it on my personal art because I don't want people stealing my stuff. Not that they couldn't just literally screenshot my live stream, but it feels like I'm doing something. Alright, so I did send myself some inspiration for this one. Cool. But yes, it is getting in the way. It is intentional. Yeah. Do. It's taking forever. Oh no. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Coming back a little bit. Need to. I don't want you scanning for viruses. Relax. Okay, we're back in the green. I apologize for that. I needed desktop. At that one. Save. And save. And all right. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a part of being an artist these days, anyway. Just kind of have to deal with it. I don't want to open up. It's gonna make me actually grab that stuff. Okay, pop that up. Ooh. I don't know why it's having such a rough time right now. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, so let's you up. We'll slide you over there. Here. Pop that from there. Pop this stuff right here. So let's do this. Let's do that. Just like that. Top of snake. Alright, I'm setting up, I apologize, I'm setting up some idiot. And then the chest. No worries. Yeah, it's easier that way. Alright, so first off, I need to kind of figure out his body like shape style thing. I don't want him super heavy looking because he is a swashbuckler rogue. So he would be kind of light and smaller. He is not strong. He is agile. Let's see, do I want two-piece upper? Yeah, probably like a two-piece upper body. And this would be segmented, possibly. Alright, and then we've got something kind of like that. Let's see his head. I'll figure that out. Kind of like that. It'd be like a ball in here. Again, ball in there. This would come down more. This will be kind of like that. Yeah, because that your elbow is pretty much just a back and forth situation anyway. Dun, 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 dun. I think I would have this kind of almost two separate pieces. And yeah, your wrist is really just back and forth as well. That's fine. Imagine his legs would kind of go different. Right. Since he's very like kind of acrobatic, his legs I imagine would be a little bit more kind of like the more animal style digitigrade look. Kind of that shape. That's something else I like about 4-4 is just kind of a little bit more just like two large toe situation. And kind of rock, large. Let's see. I mean, the ankle is a little bit more of a ball than the rest of it. Ball situation, ball joint. Need to think about this here. This right here would be this is essentially your ankle. This is more of your toe. Yeah. That would be a little bit more straightforward. Okay, so that's this is going to be the inside, so kind of this way. Thinking a ball joint there. This is almost like muscle tissue on the inner part there. Let's throw that be more of an armored section, kind of in the front. The more front-facing part would be a little bit more like armored. This would have a little protrusion to protect that joint. We are going to have to figure this out here. Okay. So again, kind of more muscle. This area meets. Protects. It's kind of weird. Move the toes up a little bit closer. Something kind of like that. Not entirely sure. We'll have to kind of figure it out. Again, it's not totally set. This is just the start here. I do like that kind of look. I wish I had a better. I wish I was better at making robots. Unfortunately, that is not one of my strong suits. Like we are dramatically under. This should probably slide up. Slide up. And then this. Down a little bit further. Grab this, Control T. Be a little bit even. Control T. Crank it up a smidge. A little bit closer to what I'm looking for. Lord, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this would kind of have segments, maybe not all in the middle. That would kind of they could slide into each other. Kind of Iron Man-y. So you could bend, obviously. Alright. Ba-bum. I'm trying. So, okay, let's see. Get that. There we go. I kind of dig that. Alright, so let's look at that. Got this. So essentially kind of what I have here, but they elongated the section. And they're kind of protecting that joint there. Here. Okay. I think we're kind of getting this right area. Not entirely sure. Something kind of like that. We were close in design. Somewhere in there. I don't know. We'll work it out more next time. Just shrink it up a little bit and get it out of the way. Okay, so I got let's knock out a head shape. want to kind of indicate a nose spot. I don't know, we'll leave it flat for this. Something like that. Like that, I think. At least for right now. Oh, hands. Do I want? Let's figure out hands. I want something like that, kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like. Or do I want individual fingers? I might want individual actual fingers. Just because he's a rogue, so he should have dexterous hands. Probably individual fingers. For that reason, makes sense. Something kind of like that ish. Not too crazy. Got joints obviously in the fingers. Okay. I don't want that. I know. Like that. There. All right. Hand, face, legs. body kind of thin. I should probably figure out the arm a little bit, at least. Again, he's not going to be super strong. Ball joint up here. This somewhat protective little cap. Rides on the edge of that. Let's see, do I want that be? Not sure. We would probably have like a hard outer shell. This one would probably kind of come out, protect that joint in, hard outer shell. That joint would be mostly protected. Is that? No, and then go, yeah, right. This is actually two separate pieces that I want to put together. Got that. But I would have like a overarching piece that kind of covered it all, maybe. But I want that to be more like your radius and whole knot. Is that right? I think so. It's been a while. But that's what allows you to twist your hand. Because your wrist is really just this. Up and down. You can't really twist your wrist. Yeah. Sure, I can knock out a quick sketch for you. Yeah. Yes, that is what they are called. I was correct. Okay. So I want that. Okay. You can, if you go over to Twitter, you can send it to me on Twitter. I'd rather not just give people mod stuff. Just don't like that idea. I apologize. But you can send it to me on Twitter at Zann20, and I will, because my box is open. Again, it'll be a quick little thing. But okay, so I've got his kind of anatomy somewhat worked out. Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat worked out. And yeah, I wanted to do some like filigree. Okay. Let's see. Should I do it with no eye on the one side? Yeah. He lost his eye or something, so they just I don't know, welded over it and then etched. Etched this on it there. Something like that. I don't know if you have done the Twitter, or I don't know if you heard that. If you send it to me on Twitter, I'd be more than happy to do that. Again, it'd be a quick one. Too much out of time here. So let's there. It doesn't feel super safe just giving people access to admin on or mod on stream on my YouTube. Something like that. I might have to adjust it a little bit more as far as goes. Might make it a little bit smaller. Something like that. Bum, bum. I don't know. Anyway. You can always send it to my Discord. Send it to me on Discord or through Twitter. And I will try and work that in next time. I am ready. I think I gotta call it for today. Heavy there. Something like that. And let's see, so it probably goes down the neck. We can have it kind of come across, maybe the chest area. like that. We'll focus more on the kind of clothing aesthetic next time. We'll just put it on the desktop. It's totally fine. All right. Yeah. Knocked out some ideas for the Warforged here. Pirates. Swashbuckler Warforged. Yeah, I like that better. Got some design ideas kind of down, at least, for his body, the way his body is shaped and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Super fun. Anyway. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. And hopefully I'll see you next time. And again, real quick, I guess I should probably... I don't know if you are on the Discord or not. Invite people. No. Copy. Alright. So if you want to send me that request on Discord, you can do that. There's a link to the server. You can send it to me on Twitter, and I will attempt to sketch out that character for you, no problem. Don't mind that. Just don't want to give people mod privileges. Also, I'm not great at all that stuff anyway. I apologize. Anyway, thank you for stopping in. Really appreciate it. You guys have been really great. We knocked out the one OC and started the next one, so that's good news. We're making progress. I appreciate you stopping in. It's been a blast, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then.